Now, we have a special investigation of what has become a plague in our country. About 2 million Americans are hooked on prescription painkillers, and in 2012, 259 million prescriptions were written. That's one bottle for every American adult. How could that be? Jim Axelrod and producer Ashley Velli found out in West Virginia, a state that is attempting a drastic solution, allowing addicts to sue the doctors who got them hooked.
So you would spend $1,000 a week.
Right.
17 years ago, Willis Duncan's life changed forever when a coal mining accident left him with a crushed sternum and broken ribs.
If I didn't have 10 pain pills, wouldn't go to work. Bottom line,
Change your life.
changed everything.
Duncan developed a lifelong addiction to painkillers when his doctor's only treatment was a never-ending supply of pills.
And the only time that you went in to see a doctor was to get your pills raised.
Hang on a second. You go in to get looked at, but the examination isn't done by a doctor?
No.
Duncan would wait for hours to be seen for just a few minutes at this clinic where 150 patients lined up every day for pain med prescriptions.
Did you ever say to a doctor, this has gotten out of hand and I need help?
Never. Because you done got used to them and you didn't know how to function without them.
And by 2012, physicians wrote 259 million prescriptions for opiate painkillers, enough to give a bottle of pills to every adult in the country. Since opiate painkillers are so addictive, millions of patients got hooked on the drug. And as use proliferated, many patients overdosed. In 2014, nearly 19,000 drug overdoses were linked to opiate painkillers, about 40% of all drug overdoses recorded that year. Here's a scary fact. In 2014, 47,000 Americans died from drug overdose. That's a new record. But if you peel back the numbers, many of these Americans are not dying from illegal drugs. The main killer is not cocaine, meth, or heroin. Instead, totally legal opiate painkillers were the biggest cause of overdoses.
You have to be able to prove in court that their prescribing was for a non-medical necessity or for in such an egregious amount that it was negligent.
So as y'all can see, the prescription painkiller and heroin epidemic in this country is getting pretty serious and has been increasing over the years. Physicians and pharmacists are making millions of dollars on these quick clinic prescriptions all over the country, especially in West Virginia where it's been getting really bad. And it's affecting the user, it's affecting those users' families, affecting those jobs that they possibly could have had. And I think it's time that we finally step up and make regulations stiffer, and then we try to shut down these clinics that are making so much money off of the addictions of their consumers of these drugs.